cloud. Back to the leaves and the dappled light of the Greenway, you hold a seed in your hand. Interesting. So, find a nurturing grow bed for the seed. So we now have the service dock. We have the Hydra commune, where I can do work to buy into the commune. Have the wilderness, where I can investigate. Find Ashton. Greenway, I can map. I can investigate to find out what's here. The wastes. At +1 endure, I can go hunting for scrap components. But I need to level up first. Back across, and now I can go back whenever I want without having to spend the money. All right. Alright, got a pretty good set of dice here. Alright, let's pick a... roll caps. Got the risky one. Okay, I did take a hit of energy, so I'm going to go back and get something to eat. I'm also tight on cash. Alright. Got food and cryo. Alright. Not giving enough to buy food next time, so that works. I'm gonna re-roll that. Fine. Okay. So I'm gonna buy food first. Farm stacks. I'm not going to steal the harvest. Alright, they can do weight guards of cryo. There we go. Got most of that. Pathways. Pull up. Roll those and leave. New drive discovered. Grow mushrooms. Mushrooms is where I need to do in order to get. And this is where I get gorilla caps. That's one. All right. Heavy. It reports the address where I gave you a heavy hand falls on your shoulder. What's your business here? The enforcer grips your shoulder, giving a hint at the strength your implants give her. As you turn, you see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabia and Toshiro, glinting like mirrors on her cheeks. Gia, please. The sleeper is here at my invitation. At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens, and an apologetic look replaces the scowl on Gia's face. Of course, Rabia. I'm sorry. Rabia waves her away. Don't you worry. I appreciate your protective instincts. She smiles at the enforcer. How about you head to the town board? They have delivery coming and they'll need some help with the lifting. Gia nods and walks away. So, sleeper, you came. I'm glad. Curious. Curious is good. You have to understand, finding you there in Sabine unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on the station who would rather I was dead. I had to make sure that you weren't one of them. I wish you no harm. I am glad. He begins walking and gestures with her to walk with her. She takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of Lowland. What do you know about the Odigam? You kind of run things here. Sounds impressive. We run out of the Lowland, yes, but we don't run it. Pull carts push back, past moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages. Our reputation is one that implies threat, that's fair to say. We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals. Gestures were at the people in the passageway. When was the last time you saw a lawmaker in the eye? A policeman who makes the laws here? And ostensibly, Havenage does make the laws. Yes, they believe so, don't they? By claiming the land needs to back the Ireland's Union, they assume the mantle of authority. But they have the burden of authority. They have no authority here out in the bright market, where few work in their shipyard or pay for their docking rates. If you have spent your time at the low end, maybe your opinion of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Ireland's time. They didn't need to house thousands. Keeping the yards and the safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later, when the refugees started the rising. The collapse didn't just happen here at the station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned. The moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, some fled. That became a refuge, and Erlin, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone. But many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple to morale as they hoped. Via leads you through a small market hall busy with small stalls and traders. Erlin's union is made of workers, administrators, people who are malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different factions, and families were scared, injured, and desperate. Conflict was inevitable. Yadigan is a child of that conflict, a child born of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, our security, strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth I have worked to earn it. Bia catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while, among the smells and textures of the low end. You start to wonder if this place will be home for you too. Sabine. Maria sighs and takes a moment to answer. I told you, Sleeper, they have gone and we do not know where. I understand Sabine may have told you about their debt to us. That was an agreement entered into willingly and which benefited them greatly. I'll be honest with you, Sleeper, I was never comfortable with having Sabine as part of Yadigan. The next corporate employee goes against their nature, but their deal was with Yannick. And I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied, and that was all. And I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they made to us. Yadigan has not lasted this long because it is a charity. We offer and ask for support, and any betrayal was treated as an attack. Captain Desperate. Many of the IR's Sleeper, I'm sorry, but they must ask their debts are paid in full. I found something. Please. I don't want to hear their accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt, but they would have said anything. But where are they now to stand behind their claims? You realize you're saying this to a sleeper, Rabia. You're saying this to a sleeper. Check your privilege, lady. I will find them. As will we. Realize Rabia has led you in a loop, and together you come back up a staircase to the walkway where you meet. You're free to go, sleeper. I've said what I wish to say. She looks out the window of the walkway. I protect this place with my life as it is protected. I want to make that clear. She comes back. However, if you wish to come under protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. You'll be able to see Yadigan, to see the low end with your own eyes, not as others' friends. As for Sabine, she pauses to consider her words. I won't ask you to betray them, but if they contact you again, consider their motivations carefully. Look, as the sleeper, I'm a person on the run with a bounty hunter on the station who wants to kill me. I am going to be somewhat empathetic to the person on the run with people who are trying to kill her. With that, Bia leaves, slipping back into her office while you stare out at the countless units in your home, into the story that make up the low end. All right. So I need to have the 3 caps in order to proceed in my quest. All right, let's. Full set of dice. Not great, but the good news is I have the reroll. Make it one more day before I need to eat. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. And also consider backing my Patreon. Patreon backers get episodes up to 1 week early of this show and any future Let's Plays. Also, please consider backing my Ko-fi. Tossing me a few bucks also helps support the show, and it's not a monthly obligation or anything like that.